Photographers are like dog walkers. It looks like they have too much stuff with them at all times. They don't get along with cat walkers, and they enjoy stepping in dog poo. It doesn't mean if 5 of them came to me for help, I'd refuse. Come on.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So against my better judgment, we're on the Sony A7S III with the Zeiss 35mm 2.8 with a glimmer glass. I just made a video on my Vegetable Police channel with the Zeiss Batis 25mm Tony 2, and in that I put an ND filter on. It was proper shutter speed, and now I'm seeing what it looks like in Catalyst Browse with a 35mm, and we're doing that while I answer your stupid questions. Oh my God, you couldn't have posted a longer question. I hate you so much. I'm one of your YouTube subscribers. No shit. Suggestion, which should I buy? Action 4, Ace Pro, Pocket 3. Use case, I'll be making ASMR kind of videos without showing my face. Okay, interesting plot twist there. Casual walk, hike on hills, just mounting the cam on a chest. Keep walking, hiking for hours. No speaking, driving videos, dash cam. Wow. You know, I'm always confused when I see a video like that. Like, it's just a guy walking down the street. It's like 3 million views. I'm like, what the fuck? The hell? I'm pouring my heart out here for 10,000 views a second. So if you're just not showing your face, because that's the main flaw of the Ace Pro, is the skin tones and you're not in focus. But if you're totally never gonna show your monkey face and it's always the outer world, could you even beat the Ace Pro? Oh God, this is wet, and I'm wearing sandals and socks. I might even say Ace Pro, because you could, in theory, do 8K if you want. The 4K is sharper out there than the DJI Pocket 3 or Action 4. It's a decent little system, and you could do AI fun. For like the odd moments you're out in the woods, and then you just like do it for a second. Monkeys in the forest, oh my God. It's a fun camera. I love doing it for the workout videos. Like, I love that thing. They hate me. The guy never responded. I asked him, I was like, is this my camera now or do you want it back? He never responded, and he will never respond again. I'm out of the good books because I was honest. I told you, Insta360, not in focus in the face, but it's really fun for out there. It was a balanced review, but I think the Pocket 3 would be kind of annoying for you. You're always going to be worrying about banging that gimbal, and is it ever going to be pointed the way you want it to, and is the stave, it kind of bobs up and down quite a bit. So you're walking and it's like, nah, action cams are better. So Ace Pro or Action 4, you could toss them, but like the Ace Pro technically has more fun things that might benefit you. How's the stave? Huh? No? Hi, would be interested in your opinion of the free stabilization software GyroFlow. Was researching Catalyst Browse, Catalyst Prepare for improved resolution. Came across this. It has a DaVinci plugin. Seems to not need much rendering. Good story. Wildlife birds too. Ooh. Brandon Lee has quite a good video on it for your information. Yeah, he would. He's good at what he does, isn't he? Why am I making that sound like an insult? Here's the deal. I've tried it. I don't know how to use it. It's very confusing. I just did it once with some default settings. It was utterly unusable. So like, it's probably good. How do you use it? You got to watch tutorials and here's the best settings. It's just so annoying. But yeah, it would be nice because Catalyst Browse, you ruin this. It says 4K, but it's not. I think you lose 10-bit. You lose everything in Catalyst Browse. And maybe Catalyst Prepare, you can get all that stuff back, but at a monthly fee? Are you joking? Who the hell is subscribed to that? My secret to life is having low monthly fees on everything. My phone bill is $99 a year, Canadian. Unlimited talk and text, no data. It's like nothing. I'm always looking like, how can I chop? Like, I just had to cancel all my mom's TV shows. Holy shit, she had like 6 different ones. Crave TV, frickin' Prime, Netflix, Discovery Plus, Paramount Plus. I couldn't even cancel the Paramount Plus one. They were like, cancel it in the app you ordered it in. Why isn't it that one? I had to search and email people. It's the hell. But it probably is good once you get used to it, and maybe there's no downsides. You don't lose your 10-bit. The resolution doesn't go from 4K to 1080p like it did here. So yeah, I should spend the time to do it. I have it. I'm ready. I should just watch a couple tutorials and then we're good to go. I've heard good things. I don't think it's ever going to be as smooth as this should be. It might not be, but it's a Zeiss lens. Sony doesn't like that. They used to be partners. Now they're sleeping with each other's wives. I'll leave. That color grade 240 is badass. Laugh out loud. Is it as good as this one? I doubt it. I doubt it hard. By the way, I have the 135-22 lens. Pretty amazing. Just not applicable for much. But the image is sweet. Question though, why aren't you adapting EF lenses to the Sony? Here's a little rabbit hole that this question sent me down. So my initial answer to you was just going to be a snarky, because there is no adapter that works with autofocus good in video. But then I started looking, like that Sigma adapter is crap, but unsuspecting to us all, apparently 7 Artisans has an adapter that really does work well. And I'm like, why? So I reached out to them saying like, hey man, you want to collab on a review? They're like, they ghosted my ass. So I'll have to buy it if I want to test it, and that's painful to admit as a YouTuber. You're supposed to get free stuff and you're in demand, and I'm old and useless. But so apparently the 7 Artisans one does work in video autofocus. There you have something. I mean, it's going to be annoying. I hate adapting anything to anything, but technically I have to adapt my EF lenses to the Canon R8 anyway. So it's like, Sony with an 85mm 1.2? Are you kidding yourself? Wow. Every time I use a Sony camera versus a Canon, a couple of things go through my mind. Wow, those Canon colors sure are better, but everything else is better on the Sony. So much sharper, more dynamic range. The autofocus usually is more reliable. I just made a video on the baddest 25mm Tony 2 and it was hunting like crazy. It kept putting a box on those lights. I was like, what are you doing, Sony? You never mess up. Literally like 5 times in 4 years has it ever gone haywire, and that was one of them. So man, I gotta limit the box or something. Those lights are too bright. So is it really worth it though to get the adapter and then you have, like, it could be fun for a couple videos, but I feel like all my Zeiss glass is pretty much as good or better. Who the hell's that? Thoughts on the Sora A.I text to video? Honestly, it's something I would like to use. I mean, part of me hates that AI is so advanced now that all these fake videos are going to come out and you're going to have all this kind of, there's probably one of me out there saying like, hey, I'm the leader of a Nazi clan, come join me. Like, how are you going to fake these things? It's really unethical and should be like not existing at all. But for just like little B-roll things, like I like to visualize material here. So when I say something, oh, Bigfoot, he had a cat with him, I couldn't believe it. Like you could type in this stuff like Bigfoot in a magical forest with a kitten, walking his kitten on a leash. That would be fun. Like you're never gonna find footage of that. And stock footage is so lame. I hate the channels that just put like they're talking about something, oh, a healthy diet, and then they'll show like some random ass woman in a kitchen with a salad giggling with her husband. Just stock footage sucks so bad, whereas you could have like medieval AI stuff. Kind of cool. Should be illegal, but cool. Hopefully it's better than the AI that Insta360 is operating on. I don't know what system that is, but every time I try something, like I put Einstein in a magical library, and it was like, it wasn't Einstein doing the handstand push-up thing. It was just like random ass, he's facing the wrong way. Like AI is terrible. Apparently this is really good, but it doesn't even exist yet. Like I think you can't even use it. Only some people know about it. But is that something I would pay for monthly? Like, oh, $40 a month. You know I hate monthly fees, so like I doubt I would ever actually do it, but if they reached out, hey, will you advertise this? Free lifetime subscription. Okay, then I'll use it. But I don't know, man. It's probably not worth it, but it's fun to think about. And AI has advanced, and it will take over our world soon. Unless we fight, we stand together and fight. All right, last question. Who's the better diet guru, you or Marcus Picks? Well, just look at us. It's pretty obvious. He's like 90 years old. He looks younger than me. He's healthier. Yeah, sure, he wins, but I recommend lots of meat, and that can't be wrong ever. He's making it work on his plant-based thing, and cool. That's fun. Yes, he's healthier than me, and he's smarter, and he's better in every way, except for his camera selection, when it's like bridge cams outside for no reason and little point and shoots. It's pretty bad, whereas I use full frame outside, like a pro would. So like that's fine. But yeah, I'll give him that victory, the one victory, and the many that I would win, like my full frame battle, even though he owns this exact setup. He chooses not to use it wisely like I do. But we're a lot alike, me and him. We both have a health channel and a camera channel. We're passionate about health, but we like the camera channel's more therapeutic for us because it's just easier to talk about. It's less drama with the vegans versus the carnies and all this madness and the diet religion battles. And so like, we're good times. We're very different though. Like I'm a black-haired freak. He's a surfer boy. He's nice orangey glow. I'm like acne sufferer, goth, almost pale Canadian, sunless world. So we make it work. We make it work. So thank you all for the questions. You're welcome for the answers. And I will leave now. Subscribing for more videos, and I'll see you on the next.